up, world? How's everybody doing today, tonight, tomorrow? As I always say, whatever time, realm, dimension you're living in. I hope you're doing great, feeling blessed, no stress. Y'all, alright, I'm going to try to make this quick so I can get this uploaded so YouTube doesn't give me problems. Y'all, we got the eclipse right around the corner. We got people going crazy. Chicken Little, the sky is falling. Chicken Little, the sky is falling. They're already going in the closet, sitting on cases of water, eating sardines, worried to come outside, thinking the sun's going to come down and get them. I don't think that's what it's going to be, but yes, we have been given signs in the past. Things have happened in the past, and we need to pay attention to when we are given a sign. Too many people write it off. They want to look in the Bible and they want to take the good parts, the parts they feel applies to them now. They want to look at all this other stuff and say that's crazy talk. I'm not going to listen to that. If you're going to follow the Bible, follow the whole thing. Don't just pick and choose. Now, as far as this eclipse, we look 100 years ago, what it brought. 1918, pandemic flu. 675,000 people died. 50 to 100 million worldwide. Was it just a coincidence? Or was that a sign they were given a warning? Throughout history, you look, all these things that have happened throughout history that coincide with these eclipses. So you need to ask yourself, people, is it just coincidence? Not always. I think those signs are given to us for a reason. So don't just look past it, but don't get so scared and lost in the moment that you're not going to go out there and enjoy it for what it is, because if it happens, it happens. Just make sure you're right with you-know-who. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Now, as far as this going down, let's pay attention to it. August 21st, it's going to strike land. As the way they make it sound like a hurricane, it's going to strike land. It's going to hit Oregon, a little town called Salem. Salem, named after Jerusalem. Here we go. We got some, are these just coincidences? Or are these already signs being given to us that we need to start paying attention to something here? Now, at the same time, it hits this little town Salem, and it goes dark there. Jerusalem across the world is going dark, same time. It's kind of crazy. The fact that all these perfect connections, these perfect things that actually create an eclipse. As far as we know, Earth is the only place in the known universe that has an eclipse like this, a solar eclipse. It's the fact that the sun, 400 times larger than the moon, but the moon is 400 times away. It's that perfect connection. Now we know we've always been the predictive programming all around us, all the time. We see it everywhere. We don't know, maybe they're setting us up for something. Maybe something is coming that they know. They're trying to ease people into it or hide something from us. You look at movies, you look at TV, we see these eclipses always taking place. They either lead to something horrible, something good, but most of the time something bad. It's like the gates of hell open up or something like that. You look at the movie Hellboy. Look at that CERN looking thing in the background. Looks like the LHC. I wonder if they're involved in this. Never know. Maybe they're going to kick off these particle colliders and open up some gate to hell. I don't know. Hopefully not. We look at all the cults that are out there. Supposedly these black hole sun cults. The way that they've been connected to stars like David Bowie, Chris Cornell, black hole sun. David Bowie showing his symbolism of a eclipse, opening up some kind of gate to hell. We go into all the other biblical things that go along with this. We were taught to look to these things for signs. We see the sun, 5,778 Kelvin. The Hebrew year, 5,778 equals 2018. It's right around the corner. We see a marker in the sky at the end of 5,777, at the beginning of 5,778. 33 days before September 23rd, Revelations 12. Isaiah 18:7 talks about a land being split into 3 rivers. Are we that land? The Ohio, the Mississippi creates this section of 3. The fact that where these 2 eclipses are going to cross, to make an X right there or a cross, and it's dead smack dab where these rivers meet. Revelations, now a city divided, having great earthquakes. Also hail from the heavens. Could that be meteors? Probably. But these earthquakes, and this is one of the things that really gets me with this whole line that this thing's taking. The fact that it starts off up here around Oregon over a big fault line. It's going to work its way down into a very active Yellowstone. Very active Yellowstone. And then it's going to go right again, once over where this X is, right over these rivers in the New Madrid. Almost dead smack in the middle. So you're starting to see a pattern of these things adding up. Are they coincidences or what? Now, when it comes to this, we found out recently, science has told us, it's not about what's really underneath us that causes these earthquakes. It has more to do with what's above us, in the sun, with the moon, with the weather. Speaking of the weather, you have to ask yourself, with weather manipulation, everything going on, if we were going to be shown a sign, will they even let us see it? Look at all the weather systems coming this way. Look at all the crazy weather in Brazil. You never know. But this earthquakes, the possibility of this, that's one of the things that really gets me. And I'm really going to keep my eye on something like that. Because there's been a lot of connections between things like this and earthquakes. Not only that, this 7-year difference between these two. The fact that you start to think, with all these other biblical things going on, is this the beginning of 7 years of tribulation? I mean, you never know. Some people think it's already begun, but what a perfect time. You got this marker being shown in the sky. You got 7 years that are going to pass. I don't know. Things just add up weird. These coincidences. We see all these numbers showing up. We see, 33 days before the 23rd, we see the eclipses on the 233rd day of the year. We see Oregon, the 33rd state, South Carolina, the 33rd parallel. I mean, all these things that are going on. It's crazy. And I see why some people are losing their minds over it. I see why some people are panicking. Because believe me, it's catching my attention too. But we have to be careful. We have to keep ourselves right. We can't lose it. Human nature, a lot of times we build things up so much. We build these things up and we make them bigger than they are. Sometimes when we shouldn't. But with all these things adding up, I can see why some people are building this up, because in my own mind, it's starting to build up more and more. The more I research it, the more I read about it, it's really making me start to wonder. I'm not telling everybody to bunker down, because here's the fact of anything. We should always be prepared. It should never take an event to get us ready. Now, granted, if you got a hurricane coming, you're going to get ready for it. That's one thing. You got 5 days. Here's the thing. Most events that are going to take place, you're never going to know. You're not going to have time to get ready. I always tell people, I always say, stay safe, stay blessed, and keep prepared. Always keep prepared. Because we never know what tomorrow brings or takes away. And we don't know what this event will bring. We don't know if it'll bring a sign or it'll bring the end. Or it'll just be another day to sit outside in some lawn chairs and look up and watch a show. Always have to question. You always have to wonder. But don't lose your minds doing it, y'all. Alright? I might do a live post, because I've been given the day off of work because everybody's going crazy, so we don't have to work Monday. Even my kids allowed to not go to school. So, anywho, hopefully I'll be getting that stuff to you guys. Like I said, I might be doing a live show that day. I got a buddy and me, we've been talking about doing a live show now, and I think it'll be pretty cool. So, hopefully that'll be coming soon. As always, y'all, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for giving me the opportunity to always do this. More than anything, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay incredible. Y'all keep safe. Wear them glasses too. See ya. Hopefully.